Coming up in home team weather, kind of cool this afternoon. Low 60s out there, 62 Tuscaloosa, 57 in Haleyville. How long is the cool air going to stick around, and how about a modifying trend? Your forecast is coming up.
Tuscaloosa firefighters are getting some national recognition. We'll explain why. And a new controversy surrounding the prime suspect in the Natalie Holloway case. Find out what he said happened during a prison visit. We're glad you're with us tonight. I'm Lynn Brooks.
And I'm Terri Brewer. We begin tonight with a look at your weather. We've seen a dip in temperatures these past couple of days. So what's ahead for your evening? Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott has a first look at your weather. Richard?
Hey, Lynn and Terri, good Monday evening to you. A lot warmer just south of us, 71 Montgomery, but around here, Tuscaloosa points north, it is a cold winter-like day. In fact, it feels like we just skipped fall over the past couple of days. That cooler air mass making a return. Cloud cover pretty thick north of I-2059 right now. In fact, to the south of Tuscaloosa down towards Lynn, Demopolis, still in full sunshine at this point. But the clouds all going to clear out later tonight. Now, it gets downright cold tonight, 48, at 10 o'clock, 44 at midnight. Now, how cold is going to get tonight? And how about some more 80s back in the forecast? A quick warm-up is likely in the days ahead. Home team weather is coming up.
Today kicks off National Fire Prevention Week, and Tuscaloosa Fire Rescue is being recognized for efforts in reducing lives lost to house fires. The department is one of 50 nationwide and the only one here in Alabama to receive the Life Safety Achievement Award. According to Fire Chief Alan Martin, it's the department's work with educational programs for kids, senior center, and community events like smoke alarm education campaigns and inspection surveys, as well as zero fire deaths last year that landed them the award. With the cold weather approaching, Martin says now's a good time to make sure your smoke alarms are working and remember safe heating procedures.
We need to remember fireplaces and fireplace safety. Candles get popular this time of year, so anytime you have an open flame, you need to be very aware of that and keep combustibles a safe distance from them.
Coming up tonight for you on WVUA News at 6, we'll have more tips to keep you and your family safe during the cold months. Plus, one father will share his story about why proper heating procedures are so important this time of year. That is after the death of his daughter. Well, the Iron Bowl may be weeks away, but the two schools have already started to feud, and it's not over the gridiron.
That's right. The 19th annual Beat Auburn, Beat Hunger campaign kicked off today. Beat Auburn, Beat Hunger is a competition between Alabama and Auburn to help fight hunger. Since 1994, the two universities have collected food to see who can raise the most to help local people. Over the years, the schools have collected nearly 3 million pounds of food, all of which has gone to people in Alabama. Organizers say they already have a goal in mind.
For the West Alabama Food Bank, collecting over 250,000 pounds will be fantastic, especially during the holiday season when a lot of people are in need of food, and certainly a good time where people are getting together. And the holiday season, everybody's kind of getting together and all that. So this is a great way for the food bank to get food for that holiday season.
Last year, Alabama pulled out a W, collecting more than 237,000 pounds of food over Auburn, who collected about 134,000 pounds. Organizers hope to raise even more food this year.
The Crimson Tide is getting ready to face off against a newcomer to the SEC. Bama heads to Columbia, Missouri to take on the University of Missouri's Mizzou Tigers on Saturday. It's the first year Mizzou has played in the SEC, and the Tide rolls into this game undefeated and ranked #1 in the nation. Mizzou's record, meanwhile, stands at 3-3. Kickoff for this one set for 2:30 on CBS.
WVUA is covering Hale County, where Moundville is getting ready for its big Native American Festival. The Moundville Archaeological Park is kicking off this year's festival on Wednesday. Each year, thousands of people turn out to take in all the performers, artists, craftsmen, and much more. The festival has been named one of Alabama's top 20 tourism events. The Moundville Native American Festival starts Wednesday and runs through Saturday at the Moundville Archaeological Park. Admission prices are $10 for adults and $8 for children. For more information, you can call this number, 205-371-8732.
A new twist surrounding the prime suspect in the disappearance of Alabama teenager Natalie Holloway. Huron Vandersloot is about to become a father. Vandersloot is currently serving 28 years in prison for the murder of a Peruvian woman. His lawyer says the woman became pregnant during an unsupervised visit with Vandersloot. Natalie Holloway, you may recall, vanished after leaving a bar in Aruba with Vandersloot while on a graduation trip back in 2005. Holloway has never been found.
On your election watch, just 29 days until the presidential election. The next debate is this week, and this time it's the vice presidential candidates. Joe Biden and Paul Ryan will face off this Thursday in Danville, Kentucky, after President Obama's poor showing against Mitt Romney in Denver this past week. Democrats are counting on Biden to pull out a win. Foreign and domestic policy issues will be up for discussion Thursday night. It's the only vice presidential debate before the November 6th election. And here's a look at the remaining debates. The second presidential debate will be held on Tuesday, October 16th, and the third debate is set for Monday, October 22nd. All debates will begin at 8 p.m.
On your health watch, electing to be healthy. The University of Alabama is getting ready to host the 17th annual Employee Health Fair. Employees can get free health screenings, and there will also be free flu shots, including for spouses and retirees. Vendors will be on hand talking about diet, exercise, and nutrition. The University of Alabama's Medical Center Health Fair set for Wednesday, October 10th. That's happening at Coleman Coliseum and kicks off at 7:30 a.m., lasting until 1 p.m. You must bring your UA action card or other photo ID to get in. Also on your health watch tonight, you might notice something new the next time you head to the drink machine. The beverage industry is rolling out new vending machines which will display just how many calories are in those sodas. The machines will actually let customers see the number of calories before they make their purchases. This will all make its debut in Chicago and San Antonio municipal buildings first, then later expected to roll out nationally. The company will also add calorie labels to the selections buttons on beverage vending machines to show calorie counts per container. All across America, school lunch trays are a little lighter this year. It's the federal government's attempt to try and combat obesity.
And many of the students at one high school in Wisconsin are not happy about the change. Here's the story.
For lunch Thursday, the Luxembourg Haskell High School cafeteria served up baked turkey ham or hamburger, scalloped potatoes, wheat dinner rolls, and your choice of fresh fruits and veggies.
We had more food for the old school lunches.
New guidelines from the USDA doubles the servings of fruits and veggies and limits proteins and carbs for a maximum 850 calories per plate. But students say that's not enough.
They got like super duper small. Everyone goes home hungry.
Since the hot lunches have shrunk in size, students say more of them are walking across the street to places like McDonald's and Subway.
And what did you have today?
20-piece McNuggets and a large fry.
Does that keep you full?
Yeah.
Is that healthy though?
No.
That's a total of 1,400 calories according to McDonald's website. If it's not fast food or the hot lunches students are consuming, some even fire up burgers and brats on a grill in the parking lot. Back in the cafeteria, only half of the 600 students eat the hot lunch. Newton Smirchak is one of them. This 275-pound senior and football player says he has no problem about how the food tastes. He just needs more of it to fuel his way through practice and games. But more comes with the cost.
I had 2 burgers, but you'd have to pay $1.50 extra for the burger.
He says it's worth it because it seems the new guidelines aren't going away anytime soon.
Coming up next, home team weather, kind of cold this afternoon. Low 60s in Tuscaloosa now, still 70s down towards Montgomery, but any warmer air in sight. The forecast after the break. Stick around.
Girl Scouts are famous for those delicious cookies, but they can also help young girls learn important life skills. Coming up at 5, learn about a Girl Scout event coming up soon for young ladies in West Alabama.